brain crack. I said, Doc, I've got to have my whole brain back. He said, I'm sorry there, Mr. Cash, but I can't do that. He said, I put your brain in a chicken last Monday. He's singing your songs and making lots of money. And I got him signed to a 10-year recording contract. Now, friends, if you see me walking down the street, remember what you see ain't necessarily me. And if I try to hold you up, don't pay me no mind. But when you got $10 that you can blow, you ought to catch that Johnny Chicken show. He's doing fairs and concert dates all up and down the line. I said, stick 'em up, everybody, I'm robbing this place. Drop all of your money in my guitar case. Don't nobody move and don't nobody reach for that door. A lady said, why, you're Johnny Cash. I said, no, ma'am, I'm the Manhattan Flash, and I am the best bank robber in New York. Well, I don't pay any income tax. You don't pay tax on money you steal. You ought to catch that Johnny Chicken show. Chicken in Black.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure, it makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6'2" in a compact, no slack. Luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind, sipping some red wine. Shepherd's Bush, compact push, Notting Hill gate, my Fiat skate with a crate of Cabernet, but not today, because I gotta drive, I wanna stay alive, not cause it's illicit, do I have to get explicit? As a matter of fact, I sip on the yacht with Pig and Reese, 200 diamonds in their piece, I'm trying to get mine, so I can shine. Jiggle, jiggle, I like to see you, wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle, I like to see you, wiggle, wiggle. My money don't jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure. It makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6'2" in a compact, no slack. And luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind, sipping some red wine. I think that went really well, don't you? I enjoyed it. Nice being in the booth. So, unless you have anything else, that's a wrap. My money don't jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure. It makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6'2" in a compact, no slack. And luckily the seats go back. I've got a knack to relax in the mind, sipping some red wine, sipping back, mine, sipping back, mine, baby, sipping back, sipping back, mine, sipping red wine. Red ripple, compact, seats fucking compact and back, knack, compact and beats, beats, back, knack, back, knack, beats, compact and two beats, compact and luck and beats, compact and beats, compact and beats, compact and slack. And luckily the seats go back.
Self-defense means meeting violence with violence. First a warrior, or all else is folly.
I'll just bring Paul over here. We had the Adam's apple. The hand makes a circle and chops into that brainstem. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. I come right in and attack the Adam's apple. Thank you, Paul. So you poke from here right into the eye. Thank you, Paul. I hit him, comes flying back. If I miss, into there. Thank you, Paul. As you can see, there's a lot of force. Thank you, Paul. and with squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul. I follow through with the strike. Thank you, Paul. Wham, like that. Thank you, Paul. Kick, like that. Thank you, Paul. Coming right down on the skull. Thank you very much, Paul. 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 Out of that circle.
By following McSweeney's self-defense, you're going to be able to maintain a strong, healthy body and to protect it throughout your entire lifespan, or until you become disabled or fragile and weak.
I'm setting up the bath for Theodore. He has no idea that I'm about to bathe him. I've never bathed him since I've been his cat dad. He keeps going on the balcony, and it was like dirty when he first went on it, and now I need to give him a bath because I'm not giving anyone $175 per cat to clean my cats. I'm not. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We will take a
Hi, everyone. I feel like I should preface this video by showing you that it is not turned up on playback speed. And also, look at all the new options on YouTube. Crazy, right? Ambient mode? Wow. Technology. How are you guys doing today? Are we all doing okay? I have things to show you. I got 3 books for $2 each at Half Price Books the other day. And I want to know, has anyone here read any of these? Because I'm very interested. Also, I'd like to say good evening. I'm sorry if I'm solemn today. We are all sick. I didn't think I was getting that sick, but my throat is starting to hurt. And that's how it started with Dylan. He is now at stage 5 flu. Code red flu. Liquids are coming out of him as we try to put them in. Hugin had spray diarrhea for 2 days. And I'm exhausted. But I love you guys. And flu, type 2 flu, poop, and pee-pee. Type 1 and type 2 flu. I don't know the difference between A and B. Whichever one makes you turn bright red and start puking and not be able to breathe out of any orifice. That's what he has. We got it. We're on it. We got the zinc. We got the weed. He is on a regimen. He's on a regimen. I had some cough syrup myself, and I feel very centered. I hope you guys are doing good. No, not Giardia. No, just flu. Just flu. It's gonna be fine. Do you guys have it? Are you all sick? It's funny because I believe I commanded you guys to not be sick, and then I got sick. So now we're all sick. Also, they keep saying on the news, really spooky stuff. I'm about to go on 3 side quests from the original topic, which was why I'm showing you this cat getting a bath. And then it turned into I bought books, and now I have the flu. I did too, Mia, but I always get it anyway. I just think that the years that I haven't gotten a flu shot, I've gotten it much worse. So for me, it's like I'd rather get it, not have it as bad. I also get I'll be sick for like a week or 2, but not super sick, just kind of sick. But Dylan will get the worst of the worst, and it'll last him 4 days, and he's just on the brink of death. So mine is I get extended release flu. And he gets just compounded pharmaceutical flu. Why do you guys have to diagnose it as everything but the flu? The doctor already said it's flu. It's not brucellosis. It's not Giardia. It's the flu. God damn it. It's so funny because I've told 2 people that I've spoken to 2 people today, and I'm like, yeah, we're sick. And when you tell them that on the phone, they're always like, well, did you check WebMD? It's like, I just told you that, I told them we went to the doctor, and it's like, well, are you sure it's not that? It's like, no, I went to the fucking doctor. They told me what it is. And now I'm fixing it. And then they're all like, you need to take the, I'm like, we got it. They prescribed it. Yeah, it'll always tell you you're dying. WebMD will tell you you have all the cancers. WebMD will say you have cancer, diabetes, lupus, brucellosis, and something we can't diagnose, and probably autism. Yeah. And maybe it's right. But I'm going with what the doctor said. Also, when your ear's draining, Mia, that's not good. It's not supposed to drain. Did you? You need to get one of those trash compactors, one of those what is it that they put in the sink? I want one of those in my ears that grinds shit up. Your toes are falling off, Ernie? Dude, my psoriasis on my feet are itching so bad. It's so gross. I shouldn't even talk about it. I don't want to acknowledge that I have feet. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'm in terror. So here's the side quest. It is going to be like super cold the next few days, and it done been super cold. But the news is like, oh, you guys think y'all were fucked that time you all almost died because of the freeze. Well, we got something for you. And like all the weathermen are being very threatening and ominous. Like all the weather reports are super. I'll show you one. I saved one because it's so crazy. I think our weather guy is on Vyvanse. Like something's going on. Or he took a bunch of Adderall, or he is just straight up tweaking on straight crack, because he was writing some like Meredith O'Neill long shit. Like I'm talking like long fucking books. And it's like, just get to the fucking point. What happened? Who did what? And it's all about how cold it's going to be and how we ain't fucking ready. I felt a huge growth on the back of my leg. Turned out it was my ass. Did you squeeze it? Yeah, dude, I feel like I've been sick since Skegfest, since fucking New Orleans. Yeah, I know. I said I'll take it. Like I'm powder and you're my baby deer. And I'm trying to take y'all. I'm giving you my energy. I'm taking your sickness. Hey, you're welcome, guys. Not tonight. No snacks tonight for you. No snacks tonight. Everyone's grounded. No. I don't even know what that's in response to, but I love it. So our weather guy is being a fucking dick. Yeah, he's telling us we're about to be super fucking cold. He's telling us we're about to be super fucking cold anyway. I'm spooked because he's like, you guys thought you were fucked that one time. Watch this. And I'm like, oh no. But I'll read you one of his unhinged posts. So tonight we're going to take it easy. We were going to do kind of a more deep dive into some Epstein stuff and the Rex stuff, but we got to do it. We got to do it another day. We got to do it another day when I'm not afflicted with Benadrylitis, afflicted with NyQuil. Well, it's actually, I don't even know what it is. It's a cough syrup that we got for the nighttime. It's anonymous brand, HEB brand. Dude, night eaters, hell yeah. And then I was bad today. I got KFC, but he could only have soup. But I got it so that when he can't eat again, he's really excited. But I don't know if he's going to be able to eat for a day or two, because, I mean, he just woke up looking dead. He woke up looking like that guy was going to try to rob his grave. Like he woke up looking like he was still asleep. He could barely move. And he's walking like the letter C, like just all bent. I keep pumping him full of fluids and giving him medicines. Oh, hello, Steven, who is timed out. Throwing us suckets? Throwing us suckets on a day on cold ass Martin Luther King. Happy MLK Day, by the way, everyone. I really hate how the government has taken MLK Day and made it like tried to minimize it and make it like not, I don't want to say not important. It's super important, but this current administration is really fucking being pricks. Let me tell you why I say that. Because they're getting, I'm pretty sure they're doing this at a federal level, but they stripped all the funding and are getting rid of diversity exclusion or diversity training programs, like diversity inclusion programs. And like any class that has diversity in anything, like anything that teaches diversity or like tolerance or, fucking LGBTQ stuff, like they're just trying to get rid of it in Texas. Like they're getting rid of it. They're removing funding to the point where they fired a major professor at Texas A&M who I believe he teaches ethics. And it's like, yeah, dude, ethics does involve the inclusion of diversity programs and some specific curriculum that has to do with diversity training. Like, and at some points this topic will come up of like inclusion and exclusion and right versus wrong and how to treat people and shit like that, like how to not be a fucking racist dickhead and even just not even necessarily teaching them how to not, but just discussing historic shit, like just discussing like civil rights, the ACLU, like anything involving that. And because the curriculum had mentions of those key buzzwords, they fired a professor and got rid of his class. And it's insane. And then Texas A&M, this professor put out a big ass fucking statement on it and was like, this is insane. And they already, diversity, equality, and inclusion, DEI. But they, again, I'm a little syruped, I'm sorry. But they're stripping all the funding for this shit and they're firing this professor. And so then everybody's trying to like figure out, well, where did this come from? But they've been doing this for a couple of years now, especially here in Texas. Like before Trump was president, during the Biden administration, our governor was trying to do this. And it's completely out of control. And they already got rid of several classes at UNT, taking the funding away from all these programs where they're pulling a YouTube on everyone. Now we have to say on live. Exactly, Tiff. Mahjong to you. Your ex, oh, dude, I would love to see that. Can you send it to me, Mia? And I did get your Canadian national anthem. Incredible. I would love to see it, Mia. There's a really funny video. I should try to find it. It's this guy and he's with his girlfriend and his wife and her best friend. And he's explaining how he finally wrote a letter to their elected officials. And it had to do with some mundane shit, like standing in a line or fast food. It was just literally some like bring back the Mexican pizza. It was like something stupid. And he like went through all this effort and wrote to the senator and called the office and shit. It was like, I'm going to go down there. And they're just reading his letter. And it's just so fucking funny. Did they? I mean, it's wild to me how fuck. There's an East Texas town that I can't remember if it's Tyler, Jasper, or Vider, but one of those towns made they made like the national they made the LGBTQ day. They changed it to be on World AIDS Day just to be pricks. Like, it's really wild. And so, yeah, they're trying to get rid of not my Crystal Gale shirt. Anyway, they're trying to take out all these different programs. They're trying to strip the funding from all of these important, not just classes, but like training programs and certifications that you used to be able to get, so that you could take part in different types of ombudsman work and counseling and internship programs. And, especially when it comes to social work, like these things are really important. Like anything that has to do with like interpersonal communication, these classes and these certificates are really fucking important. And I had to take like 3 of them in college. And I remember they were actually really fucking interesting and fun. And I learned a lot. I came from a small town. So for me, it was super helpful, to get to like learn about stuff like that and learn about like how to communicate with people and understand people who are like a different culture, a different religion, perhaps, a different sexual orientation, and how to not fucking offend them and just totally flub up and ruin your life and hurt their feelings. And that was kind of important to me because I came from a small town where, everybody called each other names and you just lived with it. And so like I could have really been fucked in life if I hadn't learned that. Like I still carry it with me to this day when I'm like doing comedy and trying to learn how to talk to a crowd. And like, you got to remember, like, scale it back. Not everybody's besties. Like sometimes you really have to take into account really basic fundamental human concepts too, and remember that like not everybody busts each other's balls. I just feel like taking all of these programs out, the diversity training seminar at UNT was incredible too. It was really good. It was kind of long term, and it was something like 6 weeks, but you went like twice a week, and we learned all sorts of shit there. I think we even learned CPR. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, they're just now they're getting rid of entire classes that are necessary for core curriculum. And there's all these students who and now everybody's got to take out student loans. And dude, I was so wrong about Linda McMahon. I really had faith that she wasn't evil, but she's fucking evil just like her husband. She really fucked everyone on student loans. She fucked teachers. She just fucked the shit out of everyone. It was the Attitude Era all over again, all over the Constitution. Stomping a mud hole in that shit. It's wild. Anyway, I got some books. Have any of you guys read Blood Letters and Bad Men by J. Robert Nash? The who's who of vile men and women wanted for every crime in the book. Captain Lightfoot. This looks very interesting. Let me see if I can. Yep, there you go. Got that for $2. The Connoisseur's Treasury of Crime and Excitement, Suspense, and Nostalgia. It's a Playboy Book Club selection. And it says it's from, what year is this? It's Werner Books, so it's pretty fucking old. 1973. That's old. And then I got this one called Vicky. And I really did only get it because it's a cool cover. Joyce Milton and Anne Louise Bardock include 16 pages of photos. The shocking... Ooh, I gotta peel the price tag off to see what the rest of it says. The shocking true story of Alfred Bloomingdale's playgirl mistress whose sizzling affairs and brutal murder threatened to shake the government. This was in the true crime section. Vicky was murdered for her red-hot sex tapes. It's kind of weird. I guess the reason these were on sale is because they're like Playboy Book Club selections. I've never heard of either of those, so I'm very interested. Now, this is the one I got because it was such a busy cover. And I remember when I was younger, we went to a yard sale, and I could have swore I saw this book, and I asked my mom for it, and she was like, hell no, you're a kid, you can't fucking have that. But it's called Mad Genius, The Odyssey, Pursuit, and Capture of the Unabomber Suspect. From award-winning journalist Nancy Gibbs, Richard Lacayo, Lance Morrow, Jill Smalowy, and David Van Bema, and the editorial staff of Time magazine. Like, damn, this is like a comedy flyer. It's like a busy comedy flyer. And it reminded me of the cover of Reader's Digest. So I was like grabbing it. Brings the Unabomb case to life, and they didn't spell bomb right. The Washington Post did not spell bomb right. So that's interesting. Any of you read any of those? Okay, I'm going through the Chicago Men. Uh-oh. I noticed you talk about Mad Genius. OB, the author of the first book was Nash. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Robert Nash was the first book. And then Mad Genius's Nancy Gibbs and the editorial staff of Time and a whole bunch of people. But yeah, Mad Genius is the Unabomber. And it's a suspect because I don't even think he wasn't even convicted when this book came out. So I want to see what they say about it. The Vicky one rings a bell. It looks very intense. Fuck, I'm high. Uh-oh. Well, you work for the FBI. So go to jail. I don't know. I will look it up. John Nash from Beautiful Mind. It's actually a good question. Didn't he die in a car accident on the Jersey Turnpike? Was that him? Him and his wife? Fucking sad. I'm pretty sure it was. Oof. Shut up. Really? Ooh. I have questions. You should email me and tell me everything. Do you think that book's going to be good? Did you like talking to Nash? I think if people are easy to talk to, I'm more excited to read their books. You're strung out on water? Good. You need to stay hydrated. On we read. Okay. I was in my position just to handle mad geniuses. Ooh, this is exciting. You were the mad genius handler? You should write a book called that. Yeah, totally freaking amazeballs. He was a sweetie. Okay, I'm super excited then. Super excited to read this book. That makes me more excited. I'll read that one first then. Nash is the author of Blood Letters and Bad Men. J. Robert Nash. I'm a fat old lady who only wanted to be an artist. Oh, you are an artist. You're painting pictures with your mind right now. Fucking keyboard. Weed. Okay, you got distracted by your task. Stevie earmuffs. Okay. Hello, girl, Ryan. Nice to see you. So I picked this. Okay, so that's all I had to talk about with that. I wanted to tell you about my books and see if you guys had any thoughts. I am currently finishing The Anatomy of Motive by John Douglas and Mark Olshaker. Yeah, J. Robert Nash. And if you want me, I'll just mail it to you when I'm done with it. If any of you guys want to read any of these books, tell me, and when I'm done with them, I'll mail them to you. Ugh. Okay. So I picked this because, you know how I always tell you guys I like to watch videos over and over again? And if I really like it, I'll just watch it like 3, 4, 5 times. Some of them I'll watch 100 times. Perfect example of one of those videos would probably be like this. Now, here's the thing. I did notice something in that video that I do want to play it again. But that song is already in my head, and I apologize because now it's going to be in your head too. I can't stop rocking out to it. But I noticed shadows on Shaq's shoe. And I had to switch out to my old computer screen because I fucked up the other one. I did spill coffee everywhere. I spilled it everywhere. And then when I picked it up to clean the base of it, I just dropped that shit. So now I have a much smaller screen. I can't see very well, but I saw some shadows on there watching it on my phone, and I would like to zoom in and look more into this. I might get Video Jesus Abby on the case. Yeah, I do. I didn't put my blush on today, and I am sick. This is This is pale as fuck, Obi. We're not doing eye makeup. We rolled out of bed, we ate some chicken, and here we are. Okay. That's what you're getting today. That's what you're fucking getting. Also, in the winter, I turned so fucking pale. It's crazy. Like, it's really crazy. Big boy in the... Mia, thank you for the $19.99. I'm going to spend that on skin darkening cream to make you guys happy, and then I'm going to get canceled for being Rachel Dolezal part 2. But for you today, you will get exactly what you fucking want, my dear. Here you go.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't getting on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't getting on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Never seen a big boy drill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Big boy drilling on the roof. Big boy drilling on the roof. Big boy ain't drilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Shit, big boy get loose. Shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never shit, he's on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hop on the roof. How you do it like that? Shit, you just like a fat. Shit, pick up your back. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass out the roof. Get your ass back out the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Get the big ass off.
Dude, translucent is hilarious. Ooh, my feet itch. The Aurora Borealis. Dude, for the longest time, when people would say that, I thought they were talking about nipples. And then I found out those are called areolas, and that's a sky thing. That's when the sky gods fight, or whatever. It's when the clouds turn green. It's like Hulk clouds or whatever. Ooh, I don't have mini mart on deck right now, Peter. Peter. I don't have it on deck. I don't have it on deck. Deck. But I will put it on deck next time. I promise you. Hello, Coey. How are you doing? Yeah, Areola Borealis. David Boreanaz. Areola Boreanaz. It's David Boreanaz's areolas. I've never seen it. I'm dead to you. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to haunt you. Bitch. How are you doing, Coey? I hope you're well, too. Are you sick? Is everybody sick? Are you in San Antonio, Coey? Were you in Des down there? Guys, it's going to get cold, apparently. The weatherman's been warning us. God damn it. Can I sing a cappella? The minimal Areola Boreanaz. Colloquialism. It's just like PETA never asks for anything. PETA always asks for everything. What are you talking about? Why are you guys all ganging up on me and taking me to decide what's going on? What happened? Oh, then you're going to be cold just like me. We're about to get cold. Frankie Canabla. You guys are just, now you're all making requests I can't honor. But don't worry, I have some new videos to show you, like this cat one. It's going to be worth it. You're going to like it. And if you don't like it, I'm going to send the government. This cold has been kicking your butt, Tracy. Me too. And it's about to get colder. You're going to see our dramatic weathermen. Yeah, they fucking they got your back, dude. I'm telling you, I don't know. That was Shaq, dude. That was Shaq. I did indoctrinate you, and that is my fault. And I take responsibility for it. But I will not take the repercussions. I reject them. I'm not ready either. And they're acting like it's going to be like the freeze again. And I just bought chicken. If they fuck me and if my fridge goes out and my chicken goes bad, I'm going to freak out on the government. Anyway, back to the guy who floated, and then I'll tell you about this cat. So here, let me show you. This is Shaq floating. See if you guys see. I need you guys to look and pay attention. Do you see shadows on his feet when he is just above the roof? I'm sorry, fuck that. Abandon that endeavor. I just saw this comment. You never heard Grant before? How many times did he bring up the Gulf War? If he didn't bring up the Gulf War or Kosovo or the Bush administration, you think you heard Grant today. You only heard the tip of the iceberg. Grant Smith Ellis. He is the son of a sleep paralysis demon that used to go on the news in the 90s to defend people like Mark Kerrigan, Nancy Kerrigan's brother, who choked their father to death. She talks like this. She talks like Paul Poundstone. Anyway, she is Lucille Bluth, okay, from Arrested Development, and Grant Smith Ellis is her Buster Bluth. He's insanely autistic. He's very intense. He is 100% willing to believe any conspiracy theory. He will make shit up, call it a fact, put it on the internet, and accost you over it. He will cut in line. Okay, he's the type of guy to cut in line, and he uses a shoestring as a belt. He has a pink phone, and he smokes weed all goddamn day and lives with his mother, and currently actively believes that she's part of some like Iran coup or something. Like, he takes it way too far. Like, you could fart near him in line and he will file an assault charge. You can, you can make a joke and he will accuse you of being a member of Mossad and like mean it. And he 100% is the type of guy who believed Pizzagate. Like, and I think I love him. Like, I think I might adopt him. Now, I did almost get my Twitter taken down for telling him to blink twice if he needs us to beat the shit out of his mother. But I was kidding. But he loves his mom, but he's constantly accusing her of like spy shit. And he used to defend her. And he goes back and forth. Most of the time he has no idea what he talks about. He looks like Steve Brule. Big fan, but also hate him, but also big fan. Also he almost got Uncle Mike in a lot of trouble, or he tried to get Uncle Mike thrown in prison. And then he actually kind of can't stand him now that it's kind of weird that isn't it weird how he kind of took over MLK Day, considering didn't Grant call the police on an unarmed black man in front of a marijuana like convention or a courthouse? Something was going on. He called the police and he made it sound like he was in fear and like the black guy has a weapon. And then this black guy got like he did an Amy Cooper. He did an Amy Cooper. He's totally racist, it seems. So as ironically as a character when he's being intense on Twitter, hilarious. When you look into him, very scary, very threatening, should probably be in jail. Also pretends to be a lawyer. He also blames his autism for everything. And I believe his Tinder profile or all of his profiles, if you look at all his profiles, they all just say disabled. Like, that's the first thing he puts. And anytime someone puts disabled as like the first thing, it's like you're out of your fucking mind. Because you don't need to put that first. Like, you're more than just that. And if that's all you are, to the point where you need to put that in all caps and then everything else normal, like, you've got a problem. Like, you've got a real problem and you need help. Okay. I encourage it. And if you need to get your X algorithm full of drama, really just all you need to know is FKR, okay, Epstein, all right, and then AEW, WW. Or if you're not into wrestling, you could put something else in. Like, what's the gay hockey show? People are really upset that's gone. For being too intense or asking questions or interrupting or having these. I feel like I need to tell people because I have to apologize a lot. Yeah, but not first on the front of your profile. Like most people, like that'd be like me being like, Oblivious Benson, psoriasis. What? Like it's Oblivious Benson, I fucking, my feet itch. You don't like wrestling or gay hockey? Well, I can't help you. Tiff Knox, imposter syndrome. Like, don't put the diagnosis first. It feels weird. It just feels weird. Real Housewives of Rhode Island, is that real? Oh, shit. Is there a lot of fighting? Okay. So I've been watching this guy bathe his cat. And I don't know how he does it. And I've watched it a lot. And I'm obsessed with the dialogue. I find it soothing, even though it is very it's a lot. It's very intense. He sped it up. He doesn't just talk this fast, but you're gonna get. It's a guy washing a fucking cat. It's just amazing. It's amazing how people can get claws right in the fucking face and just keep going like nothing happened. I will never understand that. Here, check this out.
Gentle parenting approach. Yeah. You're not. Oh my God. Theodore, no. Now, gentle parenting is over. Did you just scratch my lip, bitch? Am I bleeding? Theodore Diamond. That's how I feel.
Okay, so Theodore Diamond is the name of his cat. It does have all of its claws painted, and it used its rainbow painted claws to claw him directly in the face. And I absolutely love that he is wearing full jewelry and a watch while doing this. He also scrubs the shit out of this cat. This is the cleanest cat I've ever seen by the time he's done. I feel bathed just watching this, and that's always a good sign to me.
No. Got me bleeding. That's how I feel, honey. I don't deserve to be attacked because you're dirty. I know. It's blasphemy. I know, Theodore. Theodore, honey.
I will be quoting that on Twitter to anybody who comes at me. Okay, look at this.
Oh, honey, I don't deserve to be attacked because you're dirty.
I don't deserve to be attacked because you're dirty is the best quote I've heard in a while. Listen to me. I don't deserve to be attacked because you're dirty is so applicable to so many things. And I'd like to thank him and Theodore Diamond for giving us that quote. I don't deserve to be attacked because you're dirty. Fucking indeed.
I know. It's blasphemy. I know, Theodore. Theodore, honey. Let's take a second. Let's take a deep breath. Scream it out. I understand. You're calling your sisters? Just because I don't understand, you doesn't mean call them and tell them they're next. Honey, you don't need to behave like this. Sit. I know, that's how I feel right now with you. I know, look, we have a different soap. This one right now. Ooh, scream it out, sweetie. Yes, tell everyone. Tell everyone how you feel, honey. Don't be shy. Scream it out. It's called venting. My therapist taught me all about it. That's like, you don't have to take the shampoo with you, babe. Sit, sweetie. Sweetie, you're not even, hey, where are you gonna go? You're soaking wet. There's nowhere to go, Theodore. Getting a nice little shampoo. Do you know how much they charge for this in Miami, Theodore? You're living luxury. Exactly how I felt on the phone, quoting me $170 for cats. Per cat, what the hell? Look at this, we're cleaning the neck. Oh my goodness. Look at this water, Theodore. Disgusting. I don't even know what color that is. Very nasty, honey. We have to drain it. Here, we'll drain it. You'll love the draining. You might not like the refilling, but the draining you will love. Honey, can I see your stomach? I know, you're so handsome. I know, honey. Let me just clean the paws. I'm gonna clean the paws really quick. Oh!
I like how the cat is looking up at the cross and pleading with God while at the same time getting his tummy cleaned. He's doing the best job. Most people, I don't think, could have made it this far. Theodore Diamond is the cleanest cat I've ever seen.
Oh! Theodore, you grabbed me from my shirt like an episode of Baddies. I know. Tell them how you feel about me. Go. Tell them. Exactly. You're quiet because you're spoiled. Let me find you. Theodore, what are you doing?
I mean, first of all, he's doing a great job. Second of all, that cat is super calm at times and fucking unhinged at other times. And third, look at that fucking belly, dude. Look at that belly. Oh, it's just getting a little wet. Not poor baby. They need to learn. They gotta get cleaned. They gotta get cleaned. Oh, don't worry. He drains and refills the water multiple times, but this is like a super cut. And I will link him below because I love his relationship with this cat. Theodore's just being dramatic right now. But that fucking belly, dude, and when he knocks shit over is so funny. Cats knocking stuff over will always be funny, just like farts. Like, look at him. Look how chill he is right there.
Tell them. Exactly. You're quiet because you're spoiled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at him. Knock it over.
Theodore,
Yes.
I know, yes. I know. Honey, there you go. You'll be so much. What is that?
I mean, yeah, they clean themselves, but you still have to clean that. You still have to give them baths once in a while. We had to give my cat baths because it had itchy, shitty skin. And that's an all-white cat. And they apparently have some skin issues. At least, I don't know. My friend Machi's did.
What do for you, honey? Very nasty. Look at what you're doing. You do not have to behave this way. Theodore Diamond, how dare you? How dare you? No meows for you. Ooh, calm down. Take a moment. Don't have a panic attack.
Dude, look at how cute. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that belly. Yeah. And he adopted Theodore Diamond, and it's his first time giving him a bath.
Good boy.
So he over-prepared. He's going to be a great cat dad. No, you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. This kid, I'm sure you've all seen him. I put him in there just because he's a vibe. He's all of us, dude. He's all of us. And I love this kid, and I feel like him all the time.
Yeah.
You got a lot of work to do?
Yeah. I gotta water grass, pick stuff up, pick sticks, shears, all kinds of stuff up.
What about the chickens? You gonna feed them?
Yeah.
You do? What about the eggs?
Yeah, I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna check the mail.
Well, I already checked the mail.
Okay. Any?
Yeah, we did get a few things. Bills.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there and water the grass over there.
You guys who can just walked up, he'd like to say hello. I'm going to start this kiddo over, and I'm going to take him outside to pee-pee, and I'll be right back. God, I love him. I love this kid. I love this kid. This is me. This is you. This is all of us. I'm going to tell them. Hugin said hello. He said hello.
Yeah.
You got a lot of work to do?
Yeah. I gotta water the grass, pick stuff up, pick sticks, shears, all kinds of stuff up.
What about the chickens? You gonna feed them?
Yeah.
You do? What about the eggs?
Yeah, I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna check the mail.
Well, I already checked the mail.
Okay. Any?
Yeah, we did get a few things. Bills.
Okay, I'm gonna run over there and water the grass over there. I'll be in the time 1. Okay?
What time?
One.
One? Well, it's like, it's 5:40 right now.
Anyways, I gotta hurry and pick some sticks up and water the grass.
All right. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the RO7 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
My ideal man doesn't play the drums, doesn't stay late at the bar, does what he says and says what he does not get a fancy lawyer that the other person can't afford if things get weird. My name's Gwen. I am divorced. I have 2 kids, and I will not ever regret having those 2 kids, okay? So that's really important for me to tell anyone who's listening. I type 110 words a minute. I actually can type faster, but I keep a little bit for myself. I blew out my knee jazzercising, so I don't want a guy that's too active. My best qualities? I own a timeshare. My favorite way to unwind is with a Virginia Slim and a big scoop of cottage cheese, half a tomato. Why I want to find love is I just think that everybody deserves a second chance. I want to go to the PTA with somebody, not just myself. Oh, there's Gwen. She's divorced. Oh, did he run away with his secretary? I left. A great first date with you would be 2 words. Benny Hanna.
My name's Lily Patterson, going to Texas A&M, get your marriage.
What go the difference between a man and a little square guy?
My name's Catherine Murphy, I'm going to Oklahoma Boomer Center.
You go load up them dynamite and old can like that, you go to boom, man, the old cow fly all over.
Hi, my name's Macy Drury, I'm going to OU. Boomer Center, baby.
Hey, man, that's a dang good old.
So this is one of my favorite lanes of TikTok I never thought I'd like. But it's obviously, you know, as you can tell, it's all these girls that are at homecoming or whatever, and they're announcing, hey, this is where I'm going to school. But they're all Southern girls. They're all girls from like Georgia, Louisiana, Texas. And it is in Alabama, y'all. It is so fun to watch these compilations of them doing a shout out and telling you where they're going. They all sound like Boomhauer. I fucking love it.
Deal, man. I tell you what, $100 a month, man. You get them hook up, you get them old.
My name's Lily Patterson, going to Texas A&M, get your marriage.
What go the difference between a man and a little square guy?
My name's Catherine Murphy, I'm going to Oklahoma Boomer Center.
You go load up them dynamite and old can like that, you go to boom, man, the old cow fly all over.
Hi, my name's Macy Drury, I'm going to OU. Boomer Center, baby.
Hey, man, that's a dang good old deal, man. I tell you what, $100 a month, man. You get them hook up, you get them old dang two-top jiggling around everywhere and whatnot, man. It's nothing but a dang old trash, man.
Okay. So next up, we're about to go into some news. Okay. I don't know if this is going to cut me off. So I am going to have to pause it in between. But we have some monkey news. Okay. Actually, is this Inside Edition? It better fucking not be. Hold on. Let me double check. Let me remove this and double check. Because if it is, we're fucked. And I might need to edit it and show you the next time. Because Inside Edition, they've already tried to gape my butthole, and I didn't appreciate it, but you do need to be reminded of this anyway.
Happy New Year, y'all. Let's make my first charcuterie board, and this is what I got, so don't judge me. I got this board a really long time ago. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, but figured let's put it to use. I don't have the little glass bowls like you guys probably got, but we got Tupperware. I started out with cutting up broccoli into bite-sized pieces, and honestly, I don't know the pattern I'm going with. I'm just winging it, y'all. So don't ask me. I'm just doing it as I go. the OCD in me. I got these sweet peppers and my kids love them. They're not hot and they're honestly so juicy inside and they go great with any kind of dip. I just cut them up into little thin strips so it's easier for dipping. I'll also be adding some red pepper hummus to this plate, so I got some naan bread. And I was like, I'm just gonna flour it. I've been trying to introduce my kids to different types of meats, so we got some prosciutto, and I'm gonna do the famous charcuterie flour. Now, this was very flimsy. You can see it in my face. I did not know how this was gonna turn out, but it did come out great. Honestly, I layered it around and around and around. And then once you're done, you flip it, and it's supposed to look like a flower. Beautiful. I was gonna do another flower, but this time with salami. Honestly, y'all, you can use any size cup. I chose this one because I like the size of it, but a lot of people use glass. I don't know if that makes a difference. Maybe they stick down better. I don't know, but it worked. Oh shit. I swear to you guys, this ranch is the best, and it is the creamiest, and Kaiser could not stop eating it. Boar's Head red pepper hummus. Had to do a taste test. Ensley didn't even let me finish it before she started eating it. I hope y'all had a happy new year. We had a great one and the kids tore up this plate. Wait until you see how much was left at the end. We just stayed home, had some people over, and let me tell you, everyone demolished it. Happy New Year, y'all.
We just stayed home, had the local sheriff over while they served me with a warrant, and then we all enjoyed our fixins on our charcuterie board, okay? I found a version of Monkey News that 100% we can play because it's local, y'all. This is about, you know how I told you guys, PETA has a whole list of all the crimes done by orangutans, marsupials, monkeys, gorillas, all that, because apparently they'll fuck you up. They'll rip your face off and stuff. So, I keep up with monkey news. I like to know what's going on. How many people are hoarding monkeys, capuchins, the big ones, whatever. So got a little bit of an alert out for that type of shit. And yeah, Wild Monkey entered a Tennessee pawn shop. And then what happened?
Loose made its way into a Tennessee business, and it was all caught on camera. Jeremy Roth has today's Take a Look at This.
Take a look at a monkey that turned a business into some monkey business. Officials in Morristown, Tennessee say this pawn shop was turned upside down when a capuchin monkey on the loose made its way in through a dog.
Well, it's a capuchin. Also, you know they only reported all this shit because they were like, oh, we can do a good monkey business wordplay. Because the monkey is in a business.
Door and went, well, bananas.
It was a disaster.
Store owner Loretta Bryant says the uninvited...
What's that? Went bananas? Also, why does the monkey look like that shitty painting of Jesus? You guys. Wait a minute. Is that what that painting was? Bad painting. Touch up. Jesus. Do you remember what I'm talking about? There it is. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, what's that, Mookies? Goodness. Remember that? That looks just like it, dude. That's so crazy. It looks just like the capuchin monkey. Holy shit. Okay, back to this. I don't know if you heard Hugin, but he's like, he just made a funny noise. Also, my person's monkey. How do you feel about this? Is this your monkey? He's on the loose. You need to go get him. Yeah, the artist passed away. Is she an artist? Is that what we're going to call her? Like, it looks just like it. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. Sorry.
Primate prowler seemingly ignored most of the store's merch, but did go ape on everything from loose food to office fodder.
I watched him open a pack of crackers and eat some. He really hated computer keyboards. There was 3 computer keyboards just bashed.
Maybe keyboards just aren't his type.
Okay. This man needs to be put out of his misery. Why is he talking like that? Why is he doing all the puns? You don't have to do all the puns. You don't have to do every single fucking wordplay that exists. Maybe it's not his type. Shut up. Maybe the monkey sees the buttons and likes the clicky sound and he's smashing it because he is an animal and he is loose in a fucking store. He's probably going to go kick the shit out of that base in a minute. He's probably going to chew on something. You don't have to make a pun out of everything.
Okay. WBIR reports Animal Control says the monkey is now back with its rightful owner, and Bryant says the store is back to normal following one.
You can't own this monkey. He's on the loose. He's going to get away again. Look at him. He's pissed.
WBIR reports Animal Control says the monkey is now back with its rightful owner, and Bryant says the store is back to normal following one wild and woolly encounter.
What if the monkey got a gun? Then would they change gun laws? What if the monkey got up there and got a rifle? Then what?
Normal following one wild and woolly encounter.
In my wildest dream, could not have dreamed that.
And from a monkey.
Why would you dream that, though? Why would you dream that there's a monkey on the loose in a pawn shop? That's a weird dream.
To a donkey. Wait a minute.
Wait. Wait, he said donkey is great.
Wild and woolly encounter.
In my wildest dream, could not have dreamed that.
And from a monkey to a donkey. Wait a minute, that doesn't rhyme. Why doesn't that rhyme? Oh well. Wonky donkey wordplay aside, this for.
Hold on. That is a point. Monkey and donkey are spelled the same. Just flip the M and the D. Yet we don't say donkey. We say donkey. And you would sound insane if you said monkey. What is that monkey doing? But it's spelled. That's going to fuck with me. Now I'm so mad at this guy.
Furry farm animal in Georgia is now world famous thanks to her ears. WGXA reports during a checkup, Hope's owner says the vet noticed her extremely long ears, a whopping 16 inches long to be exact. A check-in with and checkmark by the one and only Guinness World Record.
Okay, you know what? First of all, that's going to fuck me up more. Because funky and monkey are pronounced the same, but one has a U and one has an O. And now I'm bothered. Now I'm very bothered. Now I'm fucking bothered. MD is a doctor. What does that mean exactly? I don't know. And what the fuck is this? Why are they giving him such a grounded? Anybody who puns today is grounded. Oh my God. The chimp was your neighbor? Or the woman's face was your neighbor? Either way, holy shit. And I did see that documentary and oh my God. That's terrifying. I'm so glad you still have your face.
Records has confirmed Hope is now the world record holder for longest ears on a living donkey. And even though she may be completely oblivious to her accomplishment,
yes. Also, they stressed the word living. Is there some dead donkey out there with longer ears?
She ought to be proud.
Oh my God.
I, on the other hand, ought to be ashamed.
You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to hear you say that again, sir.
Proud. I, on the other hand, ought to be ashamed of myself. For take a look at this. I'm Jeremy Roth.
Those are horns. That donkey has horns. I have hiccups again. We're not going to watch the Brady Bunch. Oh, I forgot. I switched it. Okay, guys. Now it's time to get to brass tacks. Whatever that means. What does that mean? Did they used to tax brass or something? I should look that up. I should look that up. I do have a couple more news stories for you. There's 3 more. One of them I'm popping up because we had this problem in Houston. It's very interesting. And I just kind of want to get your take on this. So, these remote controlled license plates. Have you guys heard of this? Do you know what I'm talking about? So, there are remote control license plates that you can buy that you can control with your phone. And then there are some that are like on timers. And there's all sorts of different kinds you can buy that have skins over them. And they change. So, you know how there's cars that get painted and the color changes, like color changing paint? It's almost like a billboard, but it is your license plate. So, some asshole in Houston gets busted because when he's going through tolls, he would digitally change his license plate and it would literally whoop, change into something different. And then he'd cruise through and then he'd whoop, change it back. So every other moment he's on the road, the police are behind him. It just looks like a normal license plate. It's his license plate number. Totally legal, just like his regular one, seemingly. But then when he wants to do some hood rat shit, bloop, changes his license plate. And I'm not talking gets out and changes, like he could just do it with his phone. And apparently these are getting more and more popular. And I'm curious, have you seen these? Do they have these where you are? Have you seen any news stories about it? Because it's tripping me out. It's kind of like those, how they show on like a Scanner Darkly, like a face mask where the face is always changing. So you can't get a good picture of it. Like this is going to affect a lot of things, especially like, you know, if there's a bolo out for a specific car, you no longer have to steal plates. You can just do that. That's terrifying. Very wild. Check this out.
The James Bond movie. Police in Altamont Springs pulled over a driver with a remote-controlled license plate cover. The man was pulled over and ticketed over Florida's license plate law.
The law bans drivers from altering, or in this case, covering their license plates. Let's get out to Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn. He is live tonight in Seminole County. So, Chancellor, we haven't seen anything like this since this law took effect.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple. It's a push of a button, a flip of a switch, and just like that, your license plate is covered. I know this is a folder, a binder here, but you would push that button remote, pops out, covers your license plate. Clearly, police cannot see it.
Shouldn't this guy be bullying someone in a movie from 1985? What the fuck? Is this guy an extra, an anchorman? What is, hold on, Chancellor? You got one earbud in. Let's take a look at that hair. I'm in a judgmental. Wow. Are you going to sell me life coaching? What? What prep school did your dad put you in? What is going on here? What is going on here? Holy shit. Chancellor, your name, the suit, the hair, the face, this thing in your ear, and then the voice. Are you going to sell me a funeral plot? Like, what is going on? He's the bully. He's the guy who's like, you're never getting into this fucking frat, loser. Like, what is going on here?
Your license plate is covered. I know this is a folder, a binder here, but you would push that button remote, pops out, covers your license plate. Clearly, police cannot see it. Well, it's against the law, and it landed one driver with a court date to see a judge.
Obviously, they could get away with crimes, and you can't find out who did it.
This It's against the law, and it landed one driver with a court date to see a judge.
Obviously, they could get away with crimes and you can't find out who did it.
This is the remote-controlled license plate cover Altamont Springs police say a driver was using to cover their license plate. It's something out of a Bond movie. And as of October 1st of last year, Altamont Springs police say it's illegal.
Certain misdemeanors, the police.
It's something off of Amazon.
Police don't have to actually physically arrest you. They give you a notice to appear to show up in court.
And that's what happened in Altamont Springs. The driver was given a criminal citation and handed a court date.
At first blush, it might seem like, oh, I'm just getting a speeding ticket, but it's not. It's actually, you better show up or, you'll get a failure to appear and then a warrant will come out for you.
That's
Jeffrey
also
Gollum is a criminal defense attorney, and he says if you use an
that's also how speeding tickets work in Florida. If you don't show up, you get a warrant. I don't.
electronic device to
Did he say Gollum? This is so Florida.
cover your license plate, you could face a year in jail and $1,000 fine.
I don't see anybody really giving anybody a criminal charge unless they've been doing it numerous times or it was part of something else. Like, you stole something, took off in your car.
Now, Gollum says it's pretty simple. Police simply want to be able to read your license plate. Reporting live in Seminole County, Chancellor Wynn, Fox 35 News.
Wow, he's going places.
The trial date timeline comes as Huerman's attorneys.
Okay, so Chancellor Wynn is going places. So this is the latest on Gilgo Beach. This came out 2 days ago. It's just giving you an update about the trial. We've already gone over it like a little bit on 2 or 3 lives. As you guys know, they're setting a trial date for September after what's that fucking day? After Memorial Day or whatever. Is that no, not Memorial Day. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. It's gonna be after September 1st. That's the point. And yeah, it's very interesting. Rex is being charged with all 7 murders altogether. And the omnibus came out, the motion, and we're going to cover that for sure. Probably tomorrow or the next day. And because there's a lot, Labor Day, thank you. There's a lot to pick apart there. I've been pretty much keeping notes as I go, and it's like 178 pages, so it's a long task. I've pulled out some highlights. There seemingly are no good arguments that I could find, and I'm not trying to be biased. I was genuinely looking for some good arguments from the defense, but they are just very, I won't even say cleverly, because it's not clever. They're wording things in a way that are very deceptive and misleading. For example, they make it a point in the omnibus motion to state that there is absolutely no proof, like basically the state fails to prove any link between Rex and the burner phones. And that's just not true, because they do in fact link him to the burner phones. And I highlighted those portions where they prove this in the bail application or the bail docs, where they specifically say, like, they see him reloading. He's going into the store. He is on camera putting money on a burner phone. The same burner phone that he then uses to make calls. And they can trace those calls. And then, like an idiot, he logs into very specific accounts, the T-Hawk and the Springfield Man account, using this burner phone number, and then logs in from his home location to those accounts, thus linking the burner phones in 2 different ways. So very, very deceptively worded shit. And there's probably 100 examples of that in these docs. They really want the Sandra Castillo, there's Sandra Castilla, case dropped out of it. And it's just not going to happen. Yeah, and then he pays for it with his fucking credit card. And then not to mention the location of a victim's phone that he used to contact the sister. Oops. Being back at his Massapequa residence, in addition to so many other things. So they just completely disregard that and they try to make it a technical argument about a digital connection. But I think the state very easily establishes that connection. And so the whole omnibus motion is just, it's a lot of that. It's a ton of that. Them still trying to get shit tossed out. And really that motion exists just so that they can toss everything in that they possibly can, and his personal phone. And let's not forget the fucking planning docs. Like, and then when it comes to Sandra, there's his DNA. There is a hair, his hair, right? And then his partner. So it's got two hairs. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, he is absolutely just doing his job. But I do think he misleads and deceives with his wording because he'll just put things in there that aren't true. Like, he's like, there is no blank, blank, blank. And then you can go see it. And there is. Like, there absolutely is. It's just so, it's so wild. And then he maintains, oh, well, they didn't test the DNA on. Yes, they did. Yes, they absolutely did. In fact, they did it for Bitteroff to prove that there wasn't shit there but him as like the top focal DNA. So it's just very strange that they came up with those arguments, but they only shot to dismiss hers. It's very weird. Yeah, he's omitting a lot of the info. Half is good. I would say half too. Because he keeps some of it in so that he's not. Here's the thing. He's not wrong on what they have, but he's leaving out other stuff they have to make it seem like they're omitting or being deceptive. And the state is not doing that. So it's very interesting. Anyway, here's just a quick news breakdown that News Nation gives. It's not too bad. And I like it because it goes back and shows you the beginning of the case and then catches you up. So here you go.
To suppress certain evidence and dismiss one of the charges. Heuermann's lawyers filed a 175-page motion in advance of the court hearing this week that questioned key aspects of the prosecution's case, like how investigators seized Heuermann's discarded pizza crust from a Midtown Manhattan trash can before his arrest. And here with us now to discuss, two experts, a documentary director of The Killing Season and host of the Sinister podcast, Josh Zeman, who was in court with me, and retired NYPD sergeant and host of True Crime with the Sarge, Joe Jackalone. Welcome to you.
Now, I don't want to piss anyone off here. Big fan of Joe Jackalone. 100% agree with him. I love The Killing Season. Josh Zeman. He fucking rules. Okay. But sometimes Josh can dabble in some theories that I do not agree with at all, or that I think are a little out there or perhaps already answered. And I'm like, why are we still focusing on that? But I like this panel, and it's so much better than Coffindoffer. Although I would just encourage you, like, to definitely, like, if you get a chance, if you are on Twitter, like, oh, I like Josh too. I'm just saying, like, when people put out stuff about this case, just make sure, always go back to the bail docs. You know what I mean? Because I've seen theories that it's like, no, we already know the answer to that. But at the same time, Joe doesn't do that. But I've seen Josh put a few things out where I'm like, dude, come on. We know, like, the whole Atlantic City thing, I'm never going to be on board with. Because it just, no. Like, there will be no more serial killers because they're all going to be mass killers instead. Yeah. There's also like a lot of headbutting with the, with the behavioral analysis community, I guess. There's a lot of these guys that will do behavioral analysis while denouncing it. But at the same time, there's some people that go to the extreme and make it everything. And they try to be like crime scene whisperers. And it's like, dude, just look at the evidence that's available. We don't need to like guess everything, you know? And that's just, just my thoughts. Hello, C. Smith. How are you? I will let them continue.
You both. Thank you very much for being here today, guys.
Hi, Laura.
All right, so let's
Thanks
start
for
with
having me.
let's start with the big headline that we could see Huerman going to trial right after Labor Day, quote, come hell or high water, right? This case has been making its way through the court system for the past 2.5 years, with another big motion being filed by Rex's attorney. So from your perspective, Joe, I'll start with you. Do you think the defense team is dragging this out? Because that's what a lot of people are alleging right now.
Well, and the fact that there's just so much in this case, I mean, it could appear that way. I don't know for sure if that's going to be the tactic, but if that is the tactic and the judge finds out about it, that's not going to be good for him. He's trying his best, but he really has Michael Brown really has a huge mountain to climb in this case.
Josh, I wanted to ask you about the DNA. You know, you and I were at the press conferences together this week after the hearing. The defense says taking DNA from the pizza crust Huerman threw away, which was used to allegedly tie him to the victims, violated his constitutional right to privacy. And it is the first time such evidence will be admitted in a New York State trial from what we have seen. Huerman's defense team blasting the process as magic. We've been hearing that storyline all throughout. Have you seen cases in the past where this kind of evidence worked? What do you make of their argument at this point?
I mean, it's a far-reaching argument for sure that somehow discarding, you're still retaining your private information. It's been noted many times that once you throw something in the trash, you're basically giving away your rights.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you too, Joe. I know that you teach criminal law. What do you make of that argument?
Yeah, I mean, the point is moot because in California versus Greenwood, they said the Supreme Court has said clearly that anytime you abandon property, it is no longer yours. You have no right to.
Yeah, it's a public trash can. Like, throw it in your trash in your office if you're that concerned. But you didn't. You threw it in a public trash can outside. So now it's theirs. Now anybody can take it.
Privacy to it. And we've seen a number of serial killer cases solved by this technique, including Samuel Little out in California. There has been a number of these things that have happened. And quite frankly, when I was in cold case, we actually had programs where we would try to get DNA samples like this, which we would call covertly, because there's only a couple of ways that you can get a DNA sample: through a court order, through consent, or through doing it covertly. So the Supreme Court has allowed it. I don't think this is an argument that's going to stand much of a thing for the judge here. I think this gets dismissed.
Yeah, the precedent is obvious. They have a better chance with arguing the whole disaster forensics thing has never been used in New York before, but they already argued that and lost. So again, this is also not really dragging it out. Like, every lawyer would push an omnibus motion if they have the opportunity, and they should. It's part of defending your client. It's what you're supposed to do so that they can't appeal and say, ineffective counsel. So that makes sense. I don't think it's like a ploy. I think it's just like, if they really wanted to be dicks, they could have tried to get all 7 dismissed in an omnibus and really made it a whole thing. But they're trying to get one charge. So there you go.
Pretty quickly.
Okay, I also wanted to ask you both about the defense's motion to seek dismissal of the murder charge of one of the victims in the death of Sandra Castilla. Lawyers claim that the case is based on insufficient evidence, a DNA match from a single hair that prosecutors said was found on her shirt, on her clothing, when her body was found in the woods. 93. Joe and Josh, I asked the defense attorney, Michael Brown, that if he could explain that, maybe, Huerman knew Castilla in some way. He said he wouldn't answer that, but said a hair on a person's clothing doesn't make them a killer. Josh, you were standing right next to me when that happened. What'd you make of it?
Well, it's the other thing I think to consider here is that it wasn't just Rex Huerman's hair, but another hair was found on Sandra Castilla. That would be Rex Huerman's ex-wife. So it would not just have to be Rex Huerman. It would have to be Rex Huerman and his first wife.
Right. And Joe, what did you make of that argument? I mean, and I thought it was interesting too, because hairs have been connected to so many of the victims. Why just Sandra?
Well, it would be interesting to see how Michael Brown would handle the fact that, his hair and his this woman's hair ended up from Massapequa all the way out into Southampton. All right. That's really the mystery that Michael Brown would have to prove in that case. But listen, the hairs were secured at the time going back to 1993. They still had the hairs to be able to test them And I think he has a big problem that he's going to have to deal with this new DNA technology. And that meaning Michael Brown.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based.
Ooh, you guys got non-consensually Cuomo'd. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I saw what you said. Yeah, it's disgusting. But here's the thing, they're all fucking gross. They're all doing horrible shit like that. It doesn't make it right. I'm saying I denounce them all. Like all of them. Like fucking Lindsay made this whole post while her kid was in the hospital where she's just talking about like, you're just pissed off that TB didn't get, that you couldn't TB like I could, like talking about fucking threatening someone. Like that was insane. But sending a teenager sex tape is insane. And I've seen people on both sides fighting with these people's kids and then people making fake accounts for their kids. It really is. It's everybody's gross and high on the drug. The fact that there are still, I can't believe there's still spaces going on about this shit. I can't believe there's still lives going on about this shit. Like, it was crazy that shit lasted beyond a month. And the fact that it's going on, what, almost a year? Like, fuck. However long it's been, it feels like it's been a fucking year. Like, this, how long do you think it's gonna go? Because I am trying to start a DraftKings on it. Like, at this point, I'm gonna start making fucking bets. I mean, all of them are involving the kids. Like, bringing up your kids at all is insane. Bringing up someone else's kids, crazier. Putting their pictures, totally nuts. Fighting with the kids directly, holy shit, go to jail. Like, all of them. I don't like any of them. None of them. I like Baby James. I like Baby James and Aunt Deb. That's pretty much it. Uncle Mike. Everybody else is fucking crazy. It's really out of fucking control. It's really insane. Yeah, it is. It's everything they're doing is felonies. You're about to see, the next news story you're about to see is what happened in Miami. Could you imagine if they did this shit in Boston? Look at this. This is the absurdity of the day, and then we're gonna get out of here. We are gonna watch a little body cam though. But look at this shit. This is insane. This happened in Miami. The whole ICE raids that's fucking terrible. Like, it's absurd. It's scary. Trampling all over our rights. Full-blown Gestapo shit. And I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if they're going to start checking out social media and trying to threaten people for that. I figured it would be by suing, or maybe they take something as a threat and arrest someone. But I never expected it to be as absurd as this. And of course, it's Florida. Jesus. But look at this. This is real, and you're going to see the cam from it in a minute. And I would have slammed the door in those cops' faces and said, get the fuck off my property right now.
Says she is outraged after police showed up at her door. They had questions for former political candidate Raquel Pacheco. They were asking about a Facebook post that she made criticizing Miami Beach's mayor. CBS News Miami's Abby Dodge is your reporter in Miami Beach tonight. Abby, what was in this post that prompted officers to show up and knock on her door like that?
Well, Raquel Pacheco wrote a critical comment about the mayor after he posted a photo saying that the city was welcoming to everyone. She didn't expect then that her comment would lead to a police investigation.
Am I being charged with the crime? Okay, so you're here to investigate a statement that I allegedly made on Facebook.
Now, she did make her name on there. It's Facebook, so it has her full name. But imagine she has an X handle that's like, fuck dong 69. And then the cops have to come in and be like, are you fuck dong 69? Did you say this shit about the president? Like, that would be insane.
Al Pacheco, a former candidate for Miami Beach City Commission and Florida Senate, started recording when officers showed up at her door Monday. She says she's still emotionally distraught about what happened next.
You know what? Good. I kind of agree with that. Because you shouldn't have it under 16. I mean, you really should. I mean, you have people's texts. You don't need to be putting yourself on display at that young age. But also, it's probably because I'm older. I'm not a parent, though. You know, and probably for the better, because I probably wouldn't let my kid have social media until they were 16. I can't believe I was allowed to have it, but, you know, it was brand new when I was that age. So it's like, yeah, no. Actually, I think 16, you can get it. 61, you have to get rid of it. Just kidding.
My overwhelming feeling was that freedom of speech as I know it died at my front step yesterday. And that was just such an incredibly sad, it still makes me sad. It's an incredibly, incredibly sad thing.
Is that your account? I refuse to answer questions without my lawyer present.
Officers then read Pacheco's Facebook comment. She says, in part, the guy who consistently calls for the death of Palestinians tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community in any way. Officers then explained why they came to her door.
We're just trying to prevent somebody else getting agitated or agreeing with the statement. We're not saying it's true or not.
Anyone who reads that statement, I don't know how you can take that as an incitement to violence of any type.
I called the mayor's communications staff multiple times and stopped by City Hall. The mayor's office did not provide anyone to speak with me and said the mayor was not in the building. Pacheco has hired a lawyer and together they made public information requests. She says she wants to know what led up to the officers at her door.
We're traveling down a very, very slippery road here. And my goal here is not just to make it stop for me, obviously, but it's for everyone. Because think about this. I'm a vocal person. I'm a loud person. I'm a well-known person in this town. If they can do that to me, and I'm a veteran, if they can do that to me, imagine what they can do to people that don't have a voice and don't have a presence and visibility.
In just minutes before our newscast, we did end up.
You mean like Romspringer? Like they get it for 1 year? Comspringer? Oh, poor Dylan. You guys, this is a house of sickness. This has China all over it. You talking about the wrestler? You're blaming Joni Lore? Okay, this is how it started. And then before you know it, they're chasing us through the woods, shooting at us. Because it hurt their little feelings. Yeah, he's really fucking sick. I probably have to go soon. I need to go take care of him. I'm going to try to give him fried chicken and see if that helps.
Hearing from the mayor's office through a statement, they called this interaction a police matter. We also recently heard back from the Miami.
Dude, no, I know he's infected with autism. And I 100% will vote for China.
Beach Police Department about the investigative unit officers who did show up to Pacheco's house. They said in a statement, and I'm going to read it for you now, that the Miami Beach Police Department was made aware of a social post containing potentially inflammatory commentary referencing a Miami Beach elected official. In light of recent national concerns regarding anti-Semitism and out of an abundance of caution, the department assessed the post for any potential safety implications. They did say that detectives found no immediate threat. Live from Miami Beach.
Well, that mayor is a stupid bitch and he can suck my dick. Fuck him. I can't believe they did that. I really can't. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. The last thing we're going to watch today is a Rhoda Young. It's a Karen Gone Wild on Rhoda Young Live. Please go check out Rhoda Young Live. I will put a link below. Hello, Claudia. Nice to see you. We're going to end on this because we haven't watched Rhoda Young in a long time. You're the best, Sunshine Cantu. Thank you. We have to watch her because she's great. It's been a minute. So I fucking wait.
Why you parked in the handicap
Wait,
spot?
whoa.
Why you asked me that? According to
Now, I'm going to warn you. I have not seen this all the way through. So I don't know where it's going to go. But I thought it would be fun to take a chance. And if for some reason it doesn't go well, then I'll Irish goodbye you. Now, before we watch that, I do have one video to show you that is 19 seconds long. If I can get it to... Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get it to go back. I'm going to play this, and then we're going to watch some Rhodey Young together, okay? So give me one moment. Let me share this tab instead. I saw this old fella on X, and I thought he was the best. I like his sawed-off denim shorts. I thought you would too. Check this out.
The car for the feature.
Man, listen here. This sumbitch in 7 car is fast as shit. I feel like I can come up the rear or from the front tonight. But I'm going to win this sumbitch tonight. Put money on it. Tony stinking ass will be in victory lane kissing on the trophy gal. Ass is about to be whooped.
Okay.
The car for the feature.
Never seen a cooler individual. Never seen anyone more badass than this guy. You know him? Tell me everything. Please tell me this is your ex-husband. I would love nothing more than that. God damn it. Tricked me. Well, I love him. I'm a big fan. He's my hero. And those are some short shorts. We are going to watch this 2 more times.
Man, listen here. This sumbitch in 7 car is fast as shit. I feel like I can come up the rear or from the front tonight. But I'm going to win this sumbitch tonight. Put money on it. Tony stinking ass will be in victory lane kissing on the trophy gal. Ass is about to be whooped.
The car for the feature.
Man, listen here. This sumbitch in 7 car is fast as shit. I feel like I can come up the rear or from the front tonight. But I'm going to win this sumbitch tonight. Put money on it. Tony stinking ass will be in victory lane kissing on the trophy gal. Ass is about to be whooped.
Tony's stinking ass is about to be in victory lane kissing on the trophy gal. That ass about to be whooped. Woo. I think that this can be transcribed and made into a shirt. I think everyone would wear it one more time, just for shits and gigs.
The car for the feature.
Man, listen here. This sumbitch in 7 car is fast as shit. I feel like I can come up the rear or from the front tonight. But I'm going to win this sumbitch tonight. Put money on it. Tony stinking ass will be in victory lane kissing on the trophy gal. Ass is about to be whooped.
Is that a fucking Fresca? Is he holding a Fresca? Holy shit. You know, actually, I do have, well, I'll show you a couple more. These are pretty funny. I did save these. I was like, I'll show these to the kids. I'll show these to the crew. Goddamn. May as well, right? So bro said he didn't feel the edible.
What in place? Now you listen to me, you bargain basement folder there. I'm not some dizzy starter.
Now he is really trying to get that rice on that fork. Just pay close attention to that.
Can't string 2 words together.
Nope. So the rice fell off. Let's keep going.
Say myself, you're fired.
Hello, my name is Mr. Bird. I believe you have a letter for me. Okay.
It's the fake chewing.
Hello, my name is Mr. Bird. I believe you have a letter for me. Okay, Mr. Bird. What's your first name? I don't know. Great Clan Clark.
I love this. I feel like that's a metaphor. And I don't know for what. But I love it. But I really love it. Okay, I got one more for you. I got one more for you. Hold on. So this guy's dropping some Saturn is a fat slob knowledge, and he's dissing the moon and he's dissing Jupiter. He's dissing many moons in Jupiter. So I just think this is important for you guys to see because I agree. Fuck Saturn, fuck Jupiter, fuck all the moons. Okay. You heard it here first. It's how I feel. It's what I believe. Here we go.
So I'm recording this video because I made a mistake in my Jupiter video. I said that Jupiter.
And we love a self-correcting individual. We love that. And it's okay to make mistakes. Because I forgot to tell everyone that I fucking hate Jupiter and Saturn and all the planets. I hate space.
Was a morbidly obese moon hoarder, and I said that Jupiter had the most moons in our solar system. That's not true. Jupiter has 95 moons. Saturn has over 270. Saturn is also a morbidly obese moon hoarder. Saturn is not as obese as Jupiter, but what it lacks in mass, it more than makes up for in bullshit. This is a rendering of Saturn's moons orbiting around it. This is a mess. And people always want to talk about Saturn's rings and like how pretty they are. Not for nothing, but they say that the rings are just a bunch of moons and shit that crashed into each other. And now all the debris is stuck in Saturn's orbit. This is the equivalent of a person leaving a ring around the bathtub. It's a ring of dirt. Why does Saturn have all these moons if it can't even take care of them? Just big and dirty. That's why it's yellow. I used to think Saturn was just sick. No, it has a bunch of ammonia crystals floating around its atmosphere. Ammonia crystals.
Sounds to me like Saturn might be dabbling in the yippee yip sauce. Sounds to me like Saturn might be a little bit of a crackhead.
Not even real jewelry, just cheap and tacky. That's why they put you at the back of the solar system.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they can't see you. Get back there with fake ass Pluto. So morbidly obese moon hoarder. Agree. Agree completely. Is Clam here? Hello, Clam. Hello, my sweet little Clam. When you poop, is it clam sauce? Okay, hold on. We've got more. We've got more. This guy someone throws a Mario doll at his truck every day for like 11 years, and that's pretty funny, but it's too much to watch. Here we go. So this is a tortoise named Seamus, and we watched him attack a lawn couch one time, and he's back at it again. The beef with the couch is not done. It will never be done until Seamus says it's done. Okay, and Seamus isn't fucking ready to give up. And I love Seamus's tenacity. This is called doubling down on a bitch, and I love it.
Seamus, are you coming to attack me? Do not be mean. Be a nice boy. Jesus. Seamus, do not do that. Stop it. I want you to be a nice boy. Stop. Stop. Okay, you just can't make wise choices right now. Are you going to need to go back in your house? Because I feel like your enclosure is calling your name.
So I do have to warn you guys, Seamus is like 2,000 years old and he's very goth. I have watched a video of him pushing an entire couch into a pool, wrecking a fucking deck, and just destroying this whole porch area. He is not making wise choices, but he kind of is, because the choice is fuck it, burn it down, wreck shit, and run away. And it's his choice. It's his choice, because he's got to live for like 2 million years. He is part dinosaur. He can also only do like 3 things in life. So one of them is wreck shit. So he's going to do it. He's pissed off. He's very pissed off. He wants all the fucking strawberries. Clam murder goose. That sounds terrifying and I love it.
Because you're not being kind. No, don't do it. No, no. God damn it. No.
That's what happens, bitch.
Jesus. Okay, there's no stopping him. There's no freaking stopping him.
Fuck yo couch. Fuck yo couch. Fuck yo couch. Okay? This is Charlie Murphy. He has come back in the form of a turtle.
Jesus. Okay, there's no stopping him. There's no freaking stopping him. Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Seamus, you're gonna hit it into the pool.
You know, I said no more puns or wordplay, but this is so good. I'm going to allow it. I'm going to praise it. And I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to say thank you, Paul. He is pre-hysteric. This is definitely, I mean, I bet he can dig a hole. He's fucking metal, dude. Trust his process. Listen, I'm a little concerned because he's got that build the wall mentality and he's lunging. I don't know if he's an ICE agent and I'm very scared of this turtle.
No freaking stopping him. Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Seamus, you're gonna hit it into the pool again. Jeez.
Also, I love how his little legs flop like dump the dump the dump the dump the dump the dump the dump. Like, let's watch it. Look at his backlit. Look at how, 2,000 years of feelings. He's had a 2,000-year period, you guys. He just stopped ovulating and now it's time to start a fight.
There's no stopping him. There's no freaking stopping him. Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Seamus, you're gonna hit it into the
He's like, bitch, this is in my way.
pool again.
Dude, speaking of elephants, have you guys seen that fucking elephant in India? It killed like 11 people in a day. It is going nuts and killing villages. It's just a pissed off elephant. And it is spooky footage, and we are not playing it on this channel because it was actually disturbing. But goddamn, there is an elephant wrecking fucking India, like destroying it. It's terrifying. It's killing a lot of people. And elephants don't fuck around. It basically did a Seamus on many villages. Yeah, I think historically, anyone who touches or goes near an elephant, unless it's injured and they're helping it, like, it's never good. Like, just leave them alone. But can elephants get rabies? I wonder about that. That would be terrifying. Foaming at the trunk. Jesus. Okay, anyway, he's about to fuck the furniture up again. Let's watch.
There's no freaking stopping him. Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Seamus, you're gonna hit it into the pool again. Jesus. Seamus. Okay, you're going into your house because you cannot be kind today, sir. No, that is not nice. We like to swim in the pool. I know, it bothers you. I love you so much, though. But that was not a kind choice. Let's make...
They can't. Thank you, Claudia. They spray rabies out their trunks. Jesus. That's a shirt. Spray rabies out your trunk. And it's Babar. And he's just pissed and he's foaming at the mouth. Rabid Babar? Rabid Babar? Colloquialism. Yeah, but turtles do that too. They get in a circle and they have secret meetings. All mammals can get rabies. Prove it. Sprabies? Sprayed and sprabies? Oh no. Yeah, he's kind of cute. What a cute tortoise. I want to see him push things again. He looks like Mookie's.
Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Seamus, you're gonna hit it into the pool again. Jesus. Seamus. Okay, you're going into your house because you cannot be kind today, sir. No, that is not nice. We like to swim in the pool. I know, it bothers you. I love you so much, though. But that was not a kind choice. Let's make good decisions, okay? Try to make good decisions. I gotta move that.
Oh my God, she's doing the ASMR thing people do with their food jars. Put on his back.
Back now, and it's quite heavy.
Yeah.
And my toes are not treats.
Bite her foot.
Let
Bite
me
it.
get you some extra treats.
Jesus, Seamus. Anyway, he's shameless Seamus. I absolutely love him. And that's what's up. That's what's going on with him. All right. I have to go. But I do have one more thing to show you. And then I'll go. There's also a feral colony of elderly in Florida that have it's like this elderly colony. What do you call it? A fucking nursery home type of thing. It's like an elderly community. And they have a really high syphilis rate. And they're all just fucking a lot. And someone put out a video of them. And they are raving, dude. Like, it's old people raving. And it's fucking wild. And I kind of can't believe it. But it does look like an all-night disco. And it's just interesting. It's very fascinating. I saw that too on the internet, so that must be true. Okay. All right, let me get back to where I was because I have one more thing to show you. And then we will all go. Okay. It's a new prank. I think it looks fun. I would like to prank someone with this prank. It's the one where I think I showed you guys the Hunger Games one, where people were getting Hunger Gamed by their parents, and the kids were like crying and freaking out. Also, oh my God, happy 16 months. You're in a cult. So, Clam, I'm going to go have some tea in a minute. I'm going to have some Chinese tea in your honor to celebrate you. Okay. So this is a different one where like they're doing it to dads now. Instead of torturing the kids, they're torturing the dads. And this is just a fun prank. Just put your dad on a fake news cast saying that he robbed a place and is wanted federally or whatever by the marshals. And make it look like he robbed somewhere, and then watch the news with him, and then watch him make excuses. Now, what this prankster did is they forgot to tell their mom it was a joke, so she's fucking losing her mind. And I think it's very funny, and I think you should prank your friends and family more, and then film it, and then send it to me, and let me watch it and laugh. Okay, here we go. It's been a great one. Okay. We're gonna do a long body cam tomorrow. Do a long body cam tomorrow, okay? I think we'll do it. No, we're gonna do Rhoda. Okay, we'll watch a prank, then Rhoda, then we'll go, okay? I'll try to get Hugin on. Watch this, then I'll put on Rhoda, and then we're done. Here we go.
Just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think
There's always something.
I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Get the fuck out of here!
Gordy!
We do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Get the fuck out of here!
Gordy, get the fuck out of here. I love all of this. I like that they have multiple angles. The mother is in shock. The dad might be high. I'm not sure what's going on with him. He seems pretty high.
Get the fuck out of here!
Gordy! What is going on? I'm afraid!
I was in Pennsylvania, but I didn't have a store.
Call our lawyer! Call the fucking lawyer! Get your fucking
I'm
phone!
fine.
It's not fine!
You
You're
don't
all
know
over
where
the
I'm
national
at.
news.
I'm in Florida now. They have no idea where I'm
great.
at. I'm fine. It's not me. It's a mistake.
What? Fix it, Gordy! Are you kidding me?
Call the news.
You fuck!
Oh, fuck. I got chocolate on my shirt.
Call our lawyer fucking right now!
Call him up.
Are you kidding me right
It's
now?
a mistake.
Your picture's all over the news! Dumb fuck!
I look good, though.
I love him. I look good, though. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, Gordy. Fucking Gordy. Call Megan and Megan now. I don't think it's a fentanyl sucker. I think it's probably just a weed lollipop. He said I got chocolate on my shirt. Also, I love how he's like, I was in Pennsylvania. Like, oh shit. She's going nuts. She was about to turn him in. Yeah, they hang their pictures way too high. I didn't expect all of the taxidermy. I don't know why. I guess because Gordy just doesn't seem like a guy who taxiderms. Okay, Karen Gone Wild again on Rhoda Young Live. I can't be responsible for what happens. This is all the property of Rhoda Young Live. Please visit Rhoda Young's channel today or tomorrow and give her a thumbs up. She fucking rules and I enjoy her content. Now, if she gets too crazy, if she starts saying a lot of get me canceled type shit, I might just immediately dip out and pretend this never happened. I've only seen a few minutes of this. I just kind of wanted to watch it with you guys. So here we go.
To the law.
I'm handicapped.
Okay, according to the law, it's against the law to ask anybody their medical condition.
If you don't have a placard,
Ma'am.
I can ask you all I want.
Ma'am, why are you
Guess
asking
what?
me that?
Do you have this ID? You don't have one.
Ma'am, do you, ma'am?
Is this your TV shit?
Ma'am,
No way.
why are you asking me that? Why are you in my face?
Away.
Do you even know if I'm
Because
handicapped?
you're not
Do you
handicapped.
even know? You don't know if I'm handicapped or not.
You don't have a placard.
I don't have to prove shit
Yes,
to
you. You
no,
have
I
to
do
put
not.
it on your car.
Ma'am, you do not know if I'm handicapped or not.
I'm gonna
Okay?
go get the motherfucking car.
Go get the motherfucking car, hoe.
You stupid bitch.
Your mama's a stupid bitch. Okay? What about that? Your mama is a stupid bitch. What about that? And swing on me, I'm gonna knock
And
your
is
ass
she-
out.
is she
and
really
swing
part
on
of
me.
I have to admit, I didn't pay very close attention the first time I watched this. I thought it was a parking dispute. I forgot it was over a handicap space. I don't think Rhoda is handicapped. Holy shit. Is this going to be like the Wendy's video?
TV and swing on me, and I'm gonna knock your ass out here. Swing up on me. Swing, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't gonna move shit. Okay, motherfucker, well, fuck what you make me get, bitch. Fuck you, whore. And when you come out here, I still be here waiting for you. White folks for you, guys. White folks for you. White folks for you. Always in everybody else's business. Gonna walk up to me and question me. Always up in somebody's business.
Your house caught on fire. Remember when she rolled up on that dude and got up in his business and his lawn and then accused him of arson? And then he got arrested for arson. He started telling all the people what to do, and they did. Damn, Rhoda. Damn.
Always up in somebody's business. If she come out here in my face again, she going night-night. If she come out here in my face again, she going night-night. She going to sleep. Yo.
I think Rhoda did park in a handicap spot without a placard. She did say the house was fully engorged. And she had a happy Thanksgiving or it's fall with the leaves on it. Anyway, I'm going to let this continue. And I'm going to definitely do a bullish goodbye on this one. But check out Rhoda Young Live today.
She ain't seen the video yet. She ain't seen it yet, but she come up in my face one more time. Good night. She ain't seen it. She better go to the video. All of my things disrespectful. Did you see it too? All the way up to my car in my face like that. That's what they do. They doing too much. I like the way you said they doing too much. She gonna walk up in my face. Ain't none of her business. Go on with your life, lady. Go on with your life. I ain't bothering you. Go on with your life. Go on with your life. Get your life right, lady. Get your life right. You could have been home by now. She don't know nothing about me. She don't know if I got a disability or not. I am considered 100% disabled, and I got the paperwork. I'm 100% disabled, but I ain't got to tell her none of my damn business. I got my receipts. I ain't got an answer to you, miss.
Define 100%. 100% disabled, she says, as she stomps around a parking lot screaming and threatening a woman. Holy shit. Yeah, your mouth ain't disabled at all, dude. Girl, you are talking that mess. Okay. I mean, I'm starting to think they're both socially disabled. They're definitely infected with something. This could be, dude, Rhoda and Grant, same energy. Holy shit. Could you imagine if Grant locked down a queen like Rhoda? And she's older than him. You know he's got that complex. He's going to want someone Wendy's age. Grant and Rhoda. He could call the cops on her. She could show up dressed like a cop and pretend to be the cops. It would work out great. She could do a Rhoda Young live confronting my husband for calling the cops on me and saying I had a weapon when I didn't. He could insist that he's being abused. I mean, the back and forth, the will they, won't they? Now that's assault. That would be in the cursive neon letters on like a wall of ivy. It says, now that's assault with a heart. And it's just her carrying him over the threshold. We need to hook them up. We need to see if Rhoda's single. 2 disabled queens. It's perfect. It is a match made in heaven. Oh my God, the Grota. We could call him the Grota. Grant Young Ellis.
I ain't got to walk around here with a handicap sticker on my license plate, but I don't want one. Walk up in my face again.
You know, she could get that changing handicap placard on her. She could get the Amazon. Grota could get the Amazon license plate and just change it to handicap. And then less confrontations.
And good night. Walk up in my face again and good night. Walk up in my face again and I'm going to take these shoes.
Rhoda Smith Ellis, these shoes off your feet because you can walk, because your legs work, and you stomp around the parking lot threatening people? Girl, I thought you said 100% disabled, Rhoda. I'm having questions.
And I'm going to dance.
You're going to dance?
And I got my tights.
Hold on. You have dance tights on and you're going to dance. I thought you were 100% disabled. Rhoda, you might be in the wrong on this one, hun. I call police on people who don't have a tag. I love that for you, Claudia. Dry snitch away, queen. Do it. Fucking call people who do have a tag. Who cares? Tell on them anyway. Be like, I don't think it's real. Seriously, get in a parking lot and start a fight, you guys. Rhoda's right. This is how we need to live. We all should be throwing chanclas. We should all be confronting people who don't deserve it in parking lots. Find the nearest Gelson's or Kroger or Target. Loiter for 20 minutes. Pick a target, pick a mark, and follow them around yelling at them. Confront them for whatever you want. Just make it up. Film yourself, put it on TikTok, and get that changing bling bling. You know what I mean? Rhoda's right. What else is she going to do? Just sit outside the Best Buy that you weren't going to go in anyway and threaten people with bad hips and fucking bifocals, threaten their life as you film it and scream threats because you're the disabled one. You have every right to. And then you can tap dance on them with your disabled body because you're fragile and weak. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Leave it to the professionals like Rhoda and Kevin from South Boston. It's a handy trap. You guys got pranked. You guys got pranked and you were wrong. Okay? Kevin, when's the last time you talked some shit in a parking lot to a stranger who didn't deserve it because you did something wrong? Confront your enemy, and if you don't have an enemy, make an enemy. That's the one thing we can learn from Rhoda. You know what? Maybe I should get on Spaces and tell my truth. You know what? Maybe I should. You know what? Maybe I should start a podcast with Grant. I think he's on to something with this whole, with the Gulf War and Iran-Contra. Maybe Proctor is responsible for Kosovo, after all. I think Buchanan was on Epstein's Island. And do I think that the future of Israel and Palestine rests in whether Karen Reed wins the civil case? Yes. Yes. Are they giving spies acid to turn them into robots so that they can fight in the great fucking war of Wendy and Grant's estate when they do the first son-mother divorce in the history of Massachusetts? And no, I'm not talking about emancipation. I'm talking about a divorce. I really think Grant would file for divorce from his mother by accident and then try to justify it. Did he throw neck at Kate, that girl, or Lindsay? Didn't he bang one of them? I should really learn about this feud. I should have been paying attention the whole time. I don't even know why everyone's mad at each other anymore. I mean, I've been recording them all this whole time. Nobody got mad at me. Yeah, Grant's going to write about his emancipation on Twitter, and then he's going to call it Grant Smith Ellis Emancipation Proclamation. And then he's going to try to copyright it. Pap smears for everyone. Pap smears of your buttholes, and then print it out. Send it to the FBI. I can't. You're lucky, Toombs, because Rhoda can't see out of either her eyes. She's 100% disabled. Oh, God. Okay, look. Dylan's taking his Epsom salt bath. Mookie's is asleep. There's no one around. Someone just said, Toombs just said cloaca. Just tell me now, what the fuck is going on? Why is everyone fighting right now? Is it all the kids thing now, or is it different? Have any of these people met in real life? Like, if we put them in a room together, would it be like bum fights or brawling broads? No, the whole like, okay, so Grant, and then Meredith. Are they on the same side, or is it Grant and Lindsay are on the same side? But I thought they hated each other. Didn't Lindsay fake a rape and a baby? And then take her kids to audition for The Bachelor, and then Meredith like stalked a guy to near death and then like called his job, ruined his life, and fucked him over from going to Australia because he didn't want to be with her anymore. And now she's slowly releasing like a series of exposés on people that nobody fucking cares about. And then she makes the running videos, right? Where she's running and her eyes are fully dilated like a fucking creepy anime character. And she's just like, hi, good morning. There's sunlight. Remember, you're special. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to make it. Remember, every day you get up, the sun is going to be bright and it's going to come out. And it's far enough away to where it can't burn you, but it's close enough that it can. And every time you feel that burning, that's me thinking about you. Like that type of shit. And there's just always frost coming out in one earbud, and it's very concerning. Like, oh, one of them got out. And then yet all of them have somehow taken this out on baby James and blamed him for a murder that he didn't do. They just dug up like some shit from his past that had 100% nothing to do with what they said. And they said, let's take this painful memory of a really sad situation that's really tragic for this guy, and let's just pretend that it's a fucking murder and insinuate that a lot and then gaslight everyone and pretend like that's not what we meant when it absolutely was. Everyone's just doing that. Well, he begs them to stop because that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's fucked up. I mean, I guess if he did that, then yeah, Glazer deserves his. And he was mad people were threatening to kick his ass. It's because of that. Don't do that. If you do that, people are going to threaten to beat your ass. Because that's as beat worthy, right? I don't even get it. Oh yeah. I bet he does listen. I bet Glazer listens. He looks like a deep thinker. Damn, dude. So they're all Rhoda Young'd out. And Twitter is their parking lot. And they're all just trying to get in the same spot and no one has a placard. That's what it looks like. I need a whiteboard. Fuck no. That was some of the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen. That lady was in a Manic episode, that Jess lady, and everybody was just macchiato. That's the type of bitch always has foam on her upper lip and she's just screaming about somebody wanted empathy. Fucking women get back in the kitchen except me. And then the foam is just dripping. Nah. Fucking She's making food pyramids like she's fucking Robert, what's his name? She's making food pyramids like she's the fucking Secretary of Health guy. What's his name? Is it right? Is he a Kennedy? I keep forgetting. I don't even want to learn that guy's name. He's married to Cheryl Hines. That's all I know. Fucking sucks. Yeah, no. I don't need to see her upside down Maslow's hierarchy of bullshit. It's all stupid. I'm so mad I didn't make the cunt section. RFK, that guy, yeah, Robert F. Kennedy, right? Fucking A. You're a whiteboard dude. We're gonna write on you like Memento, John G, like that type of shit. This is so much to remember. And this fighting's been going on for so long. Holy shit. The Kennedy family has excommunicated him. Good. They might have spared him from an early death, though, because that you stay a Kennedy, you fucking better look out. They fucking die in weird ways. Have you noticed that? Who calls me? The Kennedys? All right. Listen, I gotta go. You guys have a good one. We're gonna watch the the rest of Rhoda, and I'll see you later. Good night. Oh, and we are going to figure this out. I'm going to figure out. Oh, gosh. I'm going to figure, are you okay? Oh, you. Oh, everybody here's sick. You guys take care of yourselves. Make sure that you get plenty of sleep and take your medications. I'm going to go force feed these boys chicken. Mookie's is dead ass asleep. All right, you guys have a good one. Good night.
Walk up in my face again, and I'm gonna take these shoes off and I'm gonna dance. And I got my tights on. I never wear a dress without no tights. And I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna two-step out this Jake today. Hey, girlfriend.